the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, or the CAG, in its latest report on implementation of schemes for welfare of tea tribes of Assam, has painted a shabby picture of the tea estates in Assam. According to audit findings which were tabled in the Assam Assembly, which concluded yesterday, the tea workers in Assam have faced poor social and economic conditions, and their low income and lack of education have been major barriers to their overall development. The various schemes implemented did not significantly improve the well-being of the tea garden workers. In terms of healthcare, not all tea estates had garden hospitals, and the ones that did suffer from lack of infrastructure and manpower, the CAG report said. In the education sector, inadequate infrastructure, shortage of teachers and absence of free uniforms for the children of the tea garden managed schools were major issues, leading to a decreasing trend in student enrollment. Housing facilities for tea workers were inadequate, with poorly maintained house, lack of proper drinking water, sanitations and basic amenities in labour houses and lines. Regarding the Minimum Wage Act, the state government's intervention in fixing minimum wages for tea workers was insufficient. Furthermore, the implementation of labour laws and workers' welfare provisions in tea estates showed several shortcomings and areas of concern. Based on the findings in the CAG has recommended that the Tea Tribes Welfare Department, or the TTWD, needs to carry out survey or census of tea tribes for basic data in order to formulate realistic policies. TTWD may prepare annual action plans for selection and implementation of schemes in an organized manner. TTWD needs to formulate strategy to extend the coverage of centrally sponsored or central sector schemes. TTWD should identify the root cause for low utilization of budget. Health and Family Welfare Department and Tea Garden Management should review the manpower position in tea garden hospitals. The TTWD should also prepare beneficiaries list prior to launching of schemes. Labour and Welfare Department should adhere to CSS and the mandate it derives under the APL Rules 1956. Efforts should be made to implement Right to Education Act 2009 in all tea estate schools and ensure availability of requisite infrastructure and manpower. Labour and Welfare Department should implement the basic housing facilities. The government should review inclusion of statutory items under wages and review the actual implementation of the same. The Labour Department needs to ensure that all the provisions of Assam Minimum Wages Rules 1952 and the Assam Plantation Labour Rules 1956 are implemented in an efficient manner. It may be mentioned here that in a first, the Assam government has introduced a 3% reservation for tea tribes and the Adivasi community in state government jobs besides the OBC and SC quotas. This was announced by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma in the Assembly on August 29th.